Introducing the all-new Corolla.
If the minimum wage is raised, Al Israel says that after GRTs are factored in, businesses will actually be paying an additional $2.96 an hour, while employees will receive only an additional $1.92 an hour after taxes.
So here you have the businessmen being forced to increase their rates to $2.96 per hour, while the poor schmuck will only get $1.92 an hour. There's where the misconception arises. But if they cannot see that, in the words of Archie Bunker, hey, dingbats, sleep on it.
Israel believes that the bill will ultimately pass because it's an election year. Meanwhile, GVB chairman and businessman Mark Baldega says he's already cut as many costs as he possibly can. So, if a minimum wage is increased, he says it will cause layoffs and will force him to close the Lanatla Cultural Park in Tumon.
This is not macroeconomic theory. It is a simple, incontestable fact, and I will sit with any of you one-on-one and go through my P&L and walk you through it. There is no choice. I must cut jobs. The wage increase that you would mandate will force me to fire the very same people you are trying to help. There is no debating this fact.
But not everyone testified in opposition to the minimum wage increase. UOG professor Gerhard Schwab.
I think it is long overdue that we raise the minimum wage because American society as a whole and Guam society is increasingly a society of inequalities that separate people. And the people at the lower strata can't keep up.
Schwab says that globally the gap between the rich and the poor keeps increasing, supported by what he calls a shadow welfare system that supports the middle class and corporations more than it does the poor. He says this shadow welfare system comes in the form of various tax breaks. For example, on Guam, some businesses are given qualifying certificates.
I would contend, for instance, that if we add up all the qualifying certificates, all the tax exemptions, all those costs all those taxes that businesses, corporations would have had to pay is more than what we have paid to help poor people.